All journeys have secret destinations of which the traveler is unaware, such as this beautiful place which is just about 100 kilometers from Namma Bengaluru. Our companion for the day is none other than the super tech savvy Mahindra XUV 3XO, the REVX series. We are not looking at another compact SUV today. We are looking at how far Mahindra is willing to go to make premium features more accessible. This is the XUV 3XO REVX series, a bolder, smarter, more value-packed evolution of a car that's already a bestseller. Just look at the stance, square, proper SUV proportions, short overhangs, strong shoulder line. Now with the fresh design cues of the REVX series, you get body color grille, stronger DRLs, and of course blacked out alloys. Another interesting bit is the REVX also gives you this very classy black contrasting roof. You can either have the roof in grey or black based on the body color of the car. Of course, you have the lovely subtle REVX badging here and the crazy looking blacked out ORVMs. Now, REVX is split across three variants. The base M starts at 8.94 lakh. The M optional, which adds the sunroof, goes up to 9.44 lakh. And then there's the top of the line REVX A, just 11.79 lakh for the manual. 11.79 lakh gets you a lot of features: panoramic sunroof, wireless charging, cruise control, dual tone interiors, automatic wipers in headlights, and two crisp 10.24-inch displays, one for the infotainment and of course the other the instrument cluster. You even get the built-in Alexa, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is going to be super duper helpful when you're traveling across dense forest like this, and Adreno X Connect for live navigation and remote access. The REVX gets 16-inch blacked out alloy wheels which look dope, but the lower trims get 16-inch blacked out wheel caps. Of course, considering the safety aspect, you get rear disc brakes in the car. That's going to be super duper helpful so that you stay confident when you're driving and zipping through some of these guards. And with 360 liters of massive boot capacity in the REVX, you don't have to worry about anything on your long distance road trips. Let's talk performance. The REVX M and M optional get the 1.2 liter TC MPFI petrol, which makes 110 horsepower and 200 Nm of torque, paired with a manual gearbox only, which is smooth, city friendly and quite efficient. But the REVX A, this is where the action begins. This is the 1.2 liter TGDI petrol engine, a turbo petrol one in fact, that makes 130 horsepower and 230 Nm of torque, and Mahindra claims that this gives the best power in the segment. What's crazier is there's both automatic and the manual version of it. Let's not forget the colors: Galaxy Grey, Tango Red, Nebula Blue, Everest White, Stealth Black. Say goodbye to keys because you get passive keyless entry in the 3XO REVX series. Not just that, you also get tire pressure monitoring system and a very clever auto dimming IRVM inside. Standard across all variants is this massive 10.24-inch infotainment system, which is a breeze to use, and the crazy part is there is no reservation for the top variant drama here whatsoever. And you have this blacked out steering wheel with the Twin Peak logo right in the center, with plenty of controls on it, including the one for the cruise control and of course the audio controls. Another reason not to get bored in the Bangalore traffic. What I truly appreciate is Mahindra has taken care of nifty and practical features like massive bottle holders, which are a big blessing. You can work from the 3XO REVX because there's a proper laptop holder here. Step inside the XUV 3XO REVX series and you will see that it's as premium as it can get. Firstly, you'll be greeted with this lovely, extremely supportive black leatherette seats with consistent stitching running throughout the seats. They're very supportive. The backrest, the under thigh support, lumbar, everything feels right in place. But the elephant in the room when it comes to the interiors of the car has to be the massive panoramic sunroof, which is really huge. And more importantly, you get rear AC vents, which are going to be very helpful to tackle our humid summers of India. And of course, you get a Type-C charger with a special phone holder there. Just because it's a compact SUV doesn't mean that you have to cut corners, and nobody knows this better than Mahindra. So driving this, the XUV 3XO REVX feels extremely easy, all thanks to the superb electric power steering, which actually weighs up with speed. Now this is an electric power steering, which also means that parking this car in tight parking space is going to be super duper easy. Now the REVX is powered by a 1.2 liter turbo petrol engine that makes 130 bhp and 230 Nm of torque. Now the best part is, in spite of this being a 3-cylinder engine, you don't feel like it, because the refinement levels from this 3-pot is very good. You know, we drove it at good higher RPMs at triple digit speeds, early triple digit speeds within the permissible speed limit of this expressway, but still there's absolutely no kind of clutter or something which makes it an absolutely fantastic cruiser on the highway. The thing with this car is actually equipped with auto wipers and auto headlights, which means that in rainy conditions like this, in such monsoons, you don't have to fiddle around changing the wiper intensity or speed. This car cleverly does that for you all by itself, so that you just have to focus on the road and just drive on to your next journey. There's absolutely no substitute to safety, and that's exactly where Mahindra delivers. 6 airbags are standard even on the base model. Electronic stability control, all-wheel disc brakes, hill hold control with ISOFIX style seats. And yes, there's a 3-point seat belt for every single passenger in this compact SUV. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The competition, of course. The Tata Nexon, Hyundai Verna, Maruti Suzuki Brezza, Kia Sonet, Renault Kiger and Nissan Magnite. All of them bring something to the table, but none of them feel as wholesome as every variant level like the 3XO does. Thank you for staying tuned. Signing off from this beautiful place in this amazing weather of Nama Bengaluru with our companion of the day, the XUV 3XO REVX A. Stay tuned, drive safe.